What's up, everybody? It's your girl Savon, 2 7 SEVON on all social media platforms, and you're tuned into I'll Grab the Wine. I'll Grab the Wine is a show for the girls and the gals who sometimes need a little wine to say what's on their mind. Here's what it looks like when you celebrate and empower the experience of Black womanhood. Duplicated but never replicated, this is I'll Grab the Wine. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today, but before we get to sipping, I need you to click that subscribe button. Click it. And make sure you thumbs up the content. That's the only way I'm gonna know y'all like what I got going on over here, okay? And hello from all my streaming platforms. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you click the download button to download this episode today. All right? So, I feel like everybody warns you for like what you should do when you have a badass kid. Like they be like, make sure you discipline them early on and whoop them, don't whoop them, all of this shit or whatever. Like structure this and tell them that and blah, blah, blah. But nobody told me what to do when you get a smart kid. Okay? Nobody told me about the smart kid stress. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Smart kid stress. Oh, God. Hi, Bookie. Real quick, I hope you're enjoying the show. I just wanted to tell you about this awesome organization called For the Girls Social. For the Girls is a social club in the DFW committed to Black women who commit to everyone but themselves. They aim to provide leisure for women who have to pencil in every detail of their life. I am so proud to be part of this community that supports Black women. Our goal is to experience, empower, and entertain, but in Black. To learn more about this organization, please visit www.forthegirlssocial.com. Now back to the show. If you don't know, now you know. I have a son, and he's 7 years old. That's my baby. I love him with my entire life. He means so much to me. He is the best part of me. His name's Noah, and I'll be honest with you, Noah is a smart kid, okay? But I didn't know that shit would be this stressful. Golly. When your kid can put 2 and 2 together and know that shit made 4, okay? Oh, I always knew he would be different, though. I feel like you have like a mother's intuition. I'm not sure if you guys had this or not, but I always kind of knew that he would be his own freaking person because of how he came into this world. I kid y'all not. I know this is going to be off a little bit, but I promise you it's on track. It's off track, but it's on track. So, long story, very short. Noah was due on December 16th. It is now December 20th, and December 20th is my dad's birthday, and I am scheduled to be induced on December 22nd because I am very pregnant at this point. I'm very pregnant. I'm 200 pounds and I'm only 5'2", barely. And so I'm like, I can't even deal with this no more. Like, I need to be unpregnant now. And so I look in the mirror on December 20th because it's my dad's birthday, and I was like, you better not come. Just save it, because you had all of this time to come and you decided not to, so don't come today. And so in Noah fashion, he did not come on December 20th. But y'all, I swear to you, and I shit you not, as long as my name is my name, I will never forget. It was 12 o'clock midnight. I was watching Obsessed in the bed with my mom. Mind you, my mom had never slept in the bed with me my entire pregnancy, but she was right there that night for whatever reason. She was in the bed. We was watching Obsessed. The part where, like, Shannon says, he says, what do you want me to do, Sharon? Like, that's my part. And she says, go to hell. And until then, I said, yes, the 4 seasons. Like, that part, that's one of my favorite parts. And, so I'm watching this part, and then all of a sudden it gets extremely wet. And I said, my water broke. My water broke. And there, lo and behold, is Noah comes on December 21st. And that's when I knew, like, my son would be doing his own thing. Like, that moment, I knew. Like, it's not like you don't do it's not like he don't do what I ask him to do, because I asked him not to come on the 20th, but he was also induced. He's scheduled to be induced on the 22nd, so he came on the 21st. Very cute. I like how you did that there, y'all. He has been living and walking on that fine line ever since. I kid you not. And honestly, if I'm being like transparent, no, to me, he was kind of a late bloomer. So I didn't think that he was going to, not to say that I didn't think he was going to be intelligent, because he's extremely intelligent, but I just didn't know. Like, I knew he would march to the beat of his own drum, obviously, from his like birth story, but he was kind of a late bloomer, if I'm being honest. Potty training was a little bit difficult. He was kind of like potty training. He talked early. That's something he did do early. Start fucking talking. Noah started making sounds very early on. And then he started forming words early on too. But that potty training was a little bit difficult for him. He started reading sight words by 2. So he went from talking to reading very quickly. So he was reading sight words by 2. He was reading sentences by 3. And by 4, he had full comprehension of what the hell reading was, how to read, what the hell is going on, what it means. After you read this sentence, what the hell, like, my son had it down by 4 years old. And I just remember his 4th birthday. Like, mind you, so he's like 3 turning 4. I remember for his 4th birthday, I'm like planning it, getting all excited and stuff, and around this time he was like in love with Thomas the Train. And so I'm texting my cake lady. I'm like, yeah, can you make a Thomas the Train cake? And do y'all know this little apple head sat in my lap, and he leans over and he says, he's reading over my shoulder, and he said, you gonna give me a Thomas the Train cake? And I looked at him and I said, get away from me. Just go. Because I'm trying to do my best here. Like, I'm literally trying, not that it's a surprise that, his birthday was gonna be Thomas, but like, why are you in my business? Like, yeah, the cake was gonna be a surprise, but I guess not now, you fucking reader. Like, and that's when I knew. Like, I keep saying that's when I knew. But I'm gonna be honest, that's when it hit a turn of events for me. Like, that is when I knew that this mug would probably terrorize me with his intelligence. And so far I've been correct, because yeah. So that's the start. But I will say, him being so intelligent, like, he's just intelligent. Like, this mug can read. Like, he's 7, he can read like my books. Like, he reads my books with me, like, because kind of off, but definitely on track. So I get up really early in the morning. I get up about 4:30, 4:45 every morning, because I like to read and pray. And that just reminded me that I didn't read my Bible today, so I need to hurry up and do this episode so I can read. But so I get up really early in the morning to read the Bible and to pray and stuff like that, and then get my little 20 minutes of reading in, because I'm a reader. I'm a girl that reads. Y'all know that. But so this is what I do every morning. And Noah sees the lights on, right? He'll see the light on of me reading. So then, like, mind you, he's really supposed to be asleep, because I'm trying to tiptoe and be quiet and, go to my little quiet place. And he'll still just walk in there with me, and he'll try to get up under me or whatever. And if he's in there and he's not going back to sleep, then I make him read. And it makes him go back to sleep, because he just be like, hell no, girl, I don't want to read your book. I want to read, But yeah, he gets up with me at 4:45, and sometimes, like, he doesn't mind. Like, sometimes he just reads my books to me, and I just think that's the most amazing thing. So when he's not menacing me, like, he is so daggum wonderful. I love those moments that we have together. But and those are some really great moments. But I think the best moments are when I get to see my son exercise empathy, because he is so empathic. He is, when I tell you he's bright, like I want him to talk on screen for y'all. So one day, I guess I'll let him do like a little sample episode or whatever, so y'all can hear him talk, because me talking about him talking is not going to do it any justice. You have to hear it with your ears. Like how he be talking. Like sometimes, sidebar, sometimes I'll be thinking, where the fuck did you even come from? Because how was it me? Like, how did you end up on this big ass spear through me? Golly. But yeah, I absolutely, and like I love how he exercises empathy. It is the sweetest thing I've ever fucking known. Like, he always looks after kids that are younger than him. And I'm talking about always. If they're little kids, like little babies, he's so ginger with them. He's so sweet with them. And I just, oh my God, it fills my heart so bad. It makes me feel bad that I'm not going to have another kid for him. But definitely, I love that he just loves little babies and little kids. And he sticks up for people that really don't have their voice. And even though my son, he works on his voice every day, it's so odd how, like, what characteristics he took from me, because that's definitely one. Sometimes it's difficult for me to find my own voice, but when it comes to speaking out for people and speaking out as far as it goes, like for injustices, I have no problem doing that for other people. Because what you're not gonna do, what you're not gonna fucking do, why would you treat people bad? That's weird. That's rude. And I'm not gonna stand for it. And I'm damn sure not gonna sit down for it either. So that's me. And it rubbed up on him, because he doesn't put up with people doing like other people wrong. And so but as a smart kid, it don't come out the way you think. So one time we were at like the trampoline park or whatever, and we're at a trampoline park. I'm trying to get some work done because I'm still in school. This is recent, so I'm still in school. I'm trying to do a little bit of work, and I just bought him a little membership, so now he can go there and bounce until his heart is content. And yeah, so he's at the bounce house bouncing, and there's a woman and her kid there. Now, mind you, like, I'm paying attention, but am I really paying attention? It's only one way in, one way out. So I'm just listening for my child. I'm listening, watching, looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Doing the whole number. If you're a mom, you know what the fuck I'm on. And so I'm doing that number, and he's like, all I hear is stop. And so that's my stop, though. Like, it's my stop. I know what my stop sounds like. So I get up and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. Because if it gotta go down, it gotta go the fuck down. Because I'm with that shit. And so my son is yelling stop. And I go over there and I find out it's this lady. She was throwing balls at her son. And her son is like significantly smaller, maybe like 2. Like, gotta be younger. Like, now, well, is younger than Noah, but can't be older than 1. No, older than 1, younger than 3. Little kid. And so Noah's like trying to protect this little boy. And the mom was like, I'm coming over there trying to see what's tea. And the mom was like, she looking all frazzled and stuff like that. She was like, I'm just over here throwing balls at my son, and your son is over here trying to protect my son. And I mean, it's sweet and all, but my son was misbehaving, so I just started throwing balls at him. And so in my mind, I'm like, first of all, fucking communicate, you weird bitch. And second of all, let me get my son away from here before he get banned from this fucking place because his mama still be having that bitch in the back. Let me tell y'all, there's a girl that's in my back seat. She's in my trunk, actually. She's not in my back seat anymore. I gotta get the girl out the front of the car, but I'm not removing her from the car. And the girl that's in the trunk, if I retch back and get old bitch from the trunk. Just know, whatever comes next is what the fuck comes next. And I'm not responsible for old bitch, but I'ma stick up for her, because if I got the wretch back and get old bitch from out the trunk, you deserved it. Because the folks that sit in the front seat, we know how to regulate our emotions, use our words and shit like that, communicate. You know, we got strong EIQ. You know all that shit. If I retch back and get old bitch from the trunk, it is what the fuck it is. And about Noah, it don't take much for me to retch back and grab old bitch from the trunk. Pop that motherfucker real quick for my son. So I could feel myself about to go knock on the goddamn trunk and let old girl hit the goddamn button and get out the motherfucking shit. So I say, come on, Noah, let's move away. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to explain to him, I'm like, you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stick up for people who cannot stick up for themselves. However, when it's an adult and a child, you come get mommy. So I had to like teach him in that moment, because I appreciate that he assessed that situation and he tried to, you know, fucking communicate, because honestly, that's what we do. So even her throwing the balls at him because she's frustrated, I can understand how that wouldn't make sense to him, because we don't do that in our house. We be talking and shit. That's another thing. I'll be like, why is you throwing balls at a fucking 2-year-old because you frustrated? Like, and then you start getting frustrated at my child because you don't know how to fucking talk and use your words. Bitch, I'll beat you up. Anywho, you know, as a smart kid, you know, he's putting it together though. Like, he's putting 2 and 2 together and saying, like, we don't do that in our house. This is an injustice going on. Let me stick up for this little baby. And I love my son that he's heart be in the right place, but he didn't even fucking know that he was really putting his mom in a jail. I was gonna go to jail, because if you think for a half a millisecond you're gonna talk to my son anyway, you're out of your goddamn nuts brain. Okay? I don't know what you do at your house. I don't know what you do with your children. That's no concern of mine. But when my son comes into the picture and you don't know how to regulate your emotions as an adult, as a full-grown adult, bitch, I'll beat you up. Period. But that was that. And you know, I honestly, that's when I realized that my son gets it. Like, he gets what's going on. This is a person that understands what's going on in life. When injustice happens, you do something about it. When, you know, like, this is somebody that know up from down. Like, and that's when I started realizing that my son understands. Like, he's really coming into his own. And I didn't know that he was starting, like, at this time, I'm not understanding, like, I didn't know that he was starting to understand his mom and his family dynamic. So as a brief rundown, like, I have parental stability right now. And parental stability for me is I still live with my parents. I believe in community, and I'm glad to have my parents, you know, help support me in all of my dreams and goals. And so since I'm with my parents, they're, you know, they help take care of Noah. So Noah can see that my mom has a husband, and, you know, he sees a married couple, but he also sees a young woman that is single. And, you know, I don't really bring a lot of people around Noah or anything like that. So like, he sees that I'm, you know, he sees that I'm single. I don't really have anybody or whatever. And he's starting to learn relationships. But this I didn't really know until this smart ass kid got this stressing this shit out of me. So let me drink first, because when I tell y'all this, oh God. So me and Noah go to Dutch Bros often. I freaking love Dutch Bros, okay? And so that's kind of me and Noah's thing. We go to Dutch Bros. So I'm coming home from school and I'm like, let me go pick up my son and ask him, does he want to go to Dutch Bros? So I drive by the house. I tell my parents, I say, hey, y'all know, like, let Noah come outside because I want to ask him something real quick. So Noah comes outside. I say, hey, you want to go to Dutch Bros? He was like, yeah. I said, you got some Dutch Bros money? He don't tell me. He said, can I get an advance? We ain't moved out the driveway. He asking me, can I get an advance? First of all, why would you say that as a 6-year-old? Why would you say that? And then second, like, I knew right then and there, I don't know how I knew how this trip was gonna go. I knew he wasn't done menacing me. I knew that was the beginning of some bullshit. So we get to Dutch Bros because this story gets better. We get to Dutch Bros. And I'm drinking my little Dutch Bros, minding my Dutch Bros business. Me and Noah get the same thing. We get the pineapple strawberry lemonade, okay? And he always gets it like the little blend thing where it's like an iced tea. I get it as the lemonade. We chilling, okay? So then I'm just driving, trying to make it home, you know, minding my business, just thinking about my day, thinking about how cool this moment is. Then me and my baby got us some Dutch Bros like we always do. Happy and shit. Here he go fucking up my day. So he looks at me and he says, Mommy, are you single? I said, yeah. He said, so you don't have no boyfriend? I said, no. He said, you don't have no husband? I said, no. He said, you don't have no crush? I said, no. He said, that's sad. If I was you, I'd be crying every night. When I tell y'all that shit had me mad and tight, cause what is going on right now? I didn't even do anything to deserve this. Why are you bothering me? Baby, and that shit almost made me cry. Cause why are you bullying me right now? I take care of you and shit. I be going to work to buy you shit. Big Christmas coming up, and you over here talking about that's sad. Baby, get the fuck out of my face and get the fuck out of my car immediately. Immediately. Nobody warned you for smart kids. Nobody tells you that they be menacing you like that. Listen. So then, like, this day just goes from bad to worse. This is the same day he has menaced me this bad. And so, like, I'm talking on the phone, right? And, Noah had like around this time he had it really bad about listening to my phone conversations and then chiming in. And so I've been interchanging, like I would tell him, I'd be like, you're minding my business. I kept telling him, like, you minding my business, you need to mind your own business. You minding my business, you need to mind your own business. And then I would also tell him, like, you in my Kool-Aid and you don't even know the flavor. You in the Kool-Aid, you don't even know the flavor. So I'm alternating between these two. So I'm in the phone talking on the phone to my homegirl because obviously I don't have no man to talk to. Obviously I don't have no damn man to talk to. So he don't tell me. I'm on the phone and he like start chiming in on a conversation. And then he said, I said, huh? Like, you know, trying to get him together before, you know, I tell him he in my business and shit. So I said, huh? He gonna say, nothing. I'm minding my Kool-Aid business. Baby, that had me laid the fuck out. I'm minding my Kool-Aid business. Baby, that had him so scared. He didn't even, he not just minding his business. He minding his Kool-Aid business. I don't know. Oh, smart kids. Okay. But I'll be honest. When I say the apple don't fall from the tree, it really don't fall far from the tree because I gave my parents hell. I did. And it's just coming back to me. Like, I gave my parents hell. With this yapper here. And honestly, like, I'm glad I'm so glad that he takes my empathy. Like, that's so difficult to have, is like empathy, and where you can like be actionable about empathy and support. So I'm so glad that he has that about me. But that goddamn that yapper, that mouthpiece, y'all, it's too damn much. So if you have a friend, or if you know anybody with a smart child, please check on them, because they may be eligible for compensation. Because the smart kid stress, they really just don't warn you about. They just don't do it. And there should be a book, there should be a manual on how to navigate through smart children. Okay? Y'all got all these books about the badass kids. Y'all got all these books about goddamn attitudes and shit. All this goddamn hurt. What about the children that's hurting their motherfucking family's feelings? They adult parents' feelings. Because they so goddamn smart. Because they can put one in there and wait. Let me tell you. I don't know, but if y'all got some smart kids, tell me about y'all smart kids stress in the comments. Because, baby, I be stressed the hell out. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. So I hope you enjoy what's next. Y'all check this out, because it's time for the wine down. And we're back with our wine of the month, the Stella Rosa Moscato d'Asti. In this episode, I'm pairing this wine sweet with sweet. I chose to pair this wine with a delicious cinnamon roll from Cinnaholic. This is their caramel apple pie flavor. This roll comes with caramel frosting topped with fresh apples, pecans, homemade pie crumble, and caramel sauce. This sweet with sweet combination had my taste buds jumping. Okay? Try this pairing and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching The Wine Down. And now we're to Let That Shit Go. And Let That Shit Go is the part of the show where I share something I'm letting go of this week. I hope that you all do the same in the comments. But I really want to let go of, okay, let me see how I'm gonna phrase this. So I'm in this new phase, right? And I was telling somebody this the other day. I am in the phase of who the fuck said that? And what does that mean? Basically, before I had Noah, I had like these big old huge dreams and aspirations and what have you. And after I had Noah, I don't know what the hell happened, but I don't know if I stopped believing in myself or I don't know what, but I just slowed down on thinking the things that, I was thinking before I could have, that I couldn't have them. And you know what? Who the fuck said that? Who said that? And a testament to who the fuck said that is like, or, me changing my perception and saying who the fuck said that was me getting back to school. Because honestly, I always wanted my master's. But like after I had Noah, I didn't even know if I was going to get my undergrad degree, to be honest. And so to be in a new space and just being able to say to like, who the fuck said that you cannot go get your master's? That's crazy. I always said that I would be a doctor. And I'm going to be a doctor, because who the fuck said I couldn't be one? Like you're a mom. And you have your bachelor's, and you got your master's, and you a doctor. Like, you're a dynamic being, and you don't have to be confined by what you thought was true. Make a new fucking truth. Because who the fuck said that? So that's what I'm letting go of today. I'm letting go of thoughts that I can't do or be something, because that's fucking fake. Who the fuck said I couldn't make money full time? I couldn't make full time money off of my podcast. That's crazy. That's nutso. Like, I love podcasting. I've been doing it for 10 years now. 2024 makes 10 years for me. No, 2025 will make 10 years for me. So I'm at year 9. Who the fuck said that? Y'all still listen to me. Still downloading my episodes, and I'm so thankful. So who said I couldn't make full-time money off of this? Who the fuck said that? we doing the damn thing in 2024. Hello?
You know what time it is?
Yeah, I'm going to pick him up.
Okay, do you have a number to get in the gate? Because if not, his car is in between my seat and my truck.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, all right, because I'm going to use the bathroom, Mom. Okay.
Okay, bye. Yeah, because who the fuck said that? I'm letting that go. So, if we let that shit go, then we have to drink to that. And I'll drink to that is the part of the show where we raise our glasses to being the most audacious women on the planet. And if we let that shit go, then we have to drink to that. And I'll drink to that is the part of the show where we raise our glasses to being the most audacious women the planet has seen. As you reflect on what you're raising your glass to, I'll share something that I like to celebrate. I would like to celebrate what I'm letting go of. I let go of a whole bunch of bullshit that I told myself a long time ago, and now I'm starting to embrace the new. I let go of telling myself that the only degree that I would have is my undergraduate degree, and I went to I'm going to school right now. And to know that I'll be done in May is so crazy. I'll be done in April, actually. I'll be done in April. God is so good, and God is really showing his face in my life, and I'm just so thankful. So I want to celebrate that I am one step closer to my master's degree. And I am one step closer to being Dr. Say. And I don't know about y'all, but that just, it's so much victory in that for me. So I don't know what you're celebrating, but I'm praying for you. And I hope that we have more things to celebrate and toast to all 2024. I don't know what you all are, celebrating tonight, but I'm so proud of you, and I am so happy for you. I am wishing you more celebratory moments, peace, and prosperity. Again, my name is Savon, 2 number 7s, SEVON, on all social media platforms, and cheers. Cheers to womanhood, motherhood, and every hood in between. And until next time, I'll grab the wine.